had to leave the park because I started sobbing.
Yes, divorce is really tough, but I'm the first to say it is the maybe hardest thing you'll ever do. But this woman thinks that divorce sucks. She talks about how a love of her spouse can never be replaced by the support system and family and friends. She starts sobbing and leaves the park because she sees another family that she wishes she had, but she got a divorce. I think she interprets the whole situation wrong because she never had that relationship that she's sobbing over. She is not grieving the loss of that person that is her ex-husband, but she is sobbing because she's grieving the loss of the fantasy that she had in her head. A fantasy that us women are being fed since we are young kids, young girls, that we're gonna have that perfect family. Find that our person that's gonna make us whole, and we're gonna have a beautiful family with them, and it's gonna be wonderful like a fairy tale. When you are getting divorced, that fantasy shatters. Years of life that you worked for and had in your imagination is just instantly goes to hell. And it's such an immense pain to face the truth that it's never gonna happen. It's not to say that you're never gonna have a happy life, because you might just have something else, right? But it's not going to be exactly how you imagined it, and it's not going to be this perfect fairy tale that you were fed with. And that realization is the hardest pain that you have to go through during this early phases of divorce. And even though she's 10 months after being divorced, it might still be this stage. But once you're out of that stage, you realize that in fact you never had that fantasy. You didn't have that man that you were dreaming of. You had someone that's really subpar. You didn't lose the love of your life. You just lost someone that was not a good match for you. Getting a divorce is a huge win. You get to escape this pretending life. You get a second chance to starting a new story that's not necessarily built on our societal expectations and what we are fed up with since we are little girls. You can make your own life story, and it can be wonderful, and it can be exactly what you need, and it's gonna make you happy. I know this is super annoying to hear, like take it as an opportunity for something better, but at some point you will realize that, oh my God, thank God I'm not stuck with that person anymore, right?